Hi Elmhurst community. This video is part of a series of videos designed to help us all better understand COVID-19 and the new vaccines that were developed. The focus of this first video is how a virus attacks your body, which will then help you understand how the COVID-19 vaccine works. So the COVID-19 virus has had a huge effect on all of our lives over the past year. There has been a lot of information and a lot of misinformation about what the COVID-19 virus is, how it makes us sick, how it spreads to others, and when we'll be able to go back to normal. You've also maybe heard that there are now 3 vaccines available to some people, but there still might be a lot of questions about them. So in this video, I will try to explain the basics of what vaccines are and how viruses infect and attack your body. First, I want to define some terms. Vaccines are shots that protect people from getting sick from a virus. A virus is very tiny and it can infect your body. A virus cannot survive on its own, so it needs to use your body's cells to make more of itself and spread. Vaccines are nothing new. You've probably already gotten a ton of vaccines already. This is a list of vaccines given to children born in the United States starting at birth over the years. Notice in the 1960s, there were 5 vaccines given to children to prevent diseases like polio and smallpox. Thanks to vaccines, these diseases have been eradicated in the United States, which means these diseases are no longer spreading and infecting people. Over the years, the number of vaccines given to children has grown to include protection against various other viruses that cause serious diseases. Remember, a virus is something that can get into, it can infect your body, and it uses your body's cells to make more of itself. We're going to talk a little bit more about cells and how this happens. Cells are the tiniest parts of your body, and each has an important job to do. For example, a muscle cell is what helps you move. Red blood cells spread oxygen throughout your body, and intestine cells digest the food you eat to take out nutrients. So what does exactly happen when a virus gets into your body? First, the virus will attach to your cells. The virus needs cells to reproduce. The coronavirus got its name because it has these little spikes that make it look like a crown, and corona is the Spanish word for crown. These spikes make it easier for it to attach to cells. Next, the virus enters your cell. Once inside that cell, the virus can then reproduce and make copies of itself like a copy machine. Finally, all of these little copies are released into your body, where they then find new cells to attach to. And this process repeats over and over and over again. When you have a lot of copies, you might have what's called a viral load that's enough to infect other people when you cough or breathe out. When a virus takes over a cell, it can't do its normal job because it is damaged. For example, if a virus damages cells in your lungs or your nasal passages, it can become harder to breathe. Just like viruses are designed to take over cells, our bodies are designed to fight off viruses. For example, when we get a fever, it's our body's attempt to make it too hot for the virus to survive. A fever is our body's way of fighting back. Our bodies also produce these things called antibodies, which also hunt for the virus to destroy them too. These antibodies that our body produces are a very important part of the way that vaccines work. So why does this all matter? To make an effective vaccine, scientists must first know what the outside of a certain virus looks like, and that way they can develop a vaccine to help your body attack it. In the next video, I'll talk about how the vaccine helps train your body to recognize the virus so it can learn how to attack it quicker if and when it enters your body.